This is Stephanie.
And this is Joseph.
And welcome back.
Were you not sure what to say that time?
No, I knew what to say.
Oh, okay.
I knew it. I was just making faces.
Oh, okay. I got you.
So,
Another podcast, but this isn't one about updates. We're just going to chat and see where it goes.
yeah.
We'll see. It may not make it to air, but
We'll find out.
yeah. But yeah, we're on the road. Currently in, I forgot what
Montrose.
Oh, yeah, Montrosity.
Montrose.
Yeah.
Colorado.
Yeah.
So,
So originally we were I think in when we do the other podcast, we talked about what we're doing. But the reason we ended up here is because I didn't want to burn up in Moab this week.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
Because it was
Supposed to be, I think it was 101 today, 102 tomorrow. And tomorrow's my birthday. I didn't want to melt on my birthday.
and we didn't get to see some of the national parks though in Utah. Utah has what, the Big Five, is that what they're called?
Yeah.
There's Zion, Bryce, Canyonland, Capitol Reef, and Moab. Arches.
Arches, yeah.
We just went to the Arches last time, and so we're gonna try to hit a few of those. I was gonna try to hit more of Colorado's, but I think there's about 2 of them we're not gonna hit.
Is the Sands one of them?
Yeah.
Is that actually a national
It's
park?
a national park.
I thought it was what's the other ones they call it?
Monument.
Instead of
National Forest.
maybe that's it. Yeah.
But no, yeah, the Grand Sands or Great Sands or something, Sand Dunes, I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And I mean, I think we've only touched on Colorado a little bit still, because like other parts I was wanting to go to is like Colorado Springs. I don't think we're gonna make it there.
No, yeah.
When I was a kid, we went to Royal Gorge. I don't think we'll be over in that area. It's just,
It's big.
Yeah, and the boys are going to Walmart now.
How far are they from Walmart?
I don't know.
Huh. Well, anywho.
Yeah.
But so yeah, and the place was at before this. It was really nice. The weather was really nice. So
Yeah.
except I froze in the mornings.
You mean Granby?
Yeah,
right?
Granby, not Rifle. But
Yeah,
Granby.
Rifle isn't as bad.
No, yeah. But yeah, Granby, like it got so cold at night that our refrigerator would beep, and it only does that when we go camping in the winter.
Yeah, I think we talked in the past. Prim hates.
Oh, it was bad.
We had a correction collar on her when she was a puppy, and she punishes to this day.
Yes, I mean, but it's like just the beep, and she starts freaking out about it. Like she just doesn't know what to do.
It's not just the refrigerator. It's the kids' scooters. It's anything that has that certain tone.
She just
has a panic. She starts panicking really bad. Circles. I mean, just.
Yeah. Like the first night when we was there, she tried to for some reason she always tries to go in the bathroom or into our bedroom. So like she ended up she was not putting her in the crate, but she ended up in the crate because like at night like she can't handle.
Yeah.
And I mean it got to where we just turned the refrigerator off in the middle of the night when it started beeping.
But now we're at lower elevation, warmer nights, so it's not doing that. So
sleeping's much better.
Yeah. So somebody's online. Oh, it's gonna turn off. But yeah, we don't want to go too much into like what we've been doing, but yeah, we're just surviving on the road. I think we're about a little past halfway point of our trip. We're supposed to be back in mid-August, 10th to the 14th, somewhere around there. It is the timeline. We have appointments and everything, and I think the boys are kind of wanting to get back into the routine and everything. So we do pretty good for a couple weeks, and then things get everybody gets a little more tired, and just the wear and tear of us being all together.
Yes. In some places it's okay, like Sun Outdoors. The boys would go out every night and play pickleball. There was things for them to do.
Kids had a playground and stuff. Yeah.
When we was at...
That's why we like the fort.
Yeah, that's probably it's one because the boys, they'll be gone for hours fishing or hanging out with other friends. And when we was in the state park, they would go hiking pretty much every night. So, I mean, it's like if the two older ones can get out and actually do things, it's much easier on us.
Yeah, they won't punish us as much.
Yeah. So, but where we're at now, it's a smaller RV park. There's not much to do, so
Yeah, this is a typical RV park where they're just stacked up. Not stacked up like terribly, but I mean I've seen worse. And they take care of the ground. So
yeah, it's
the
nice.
the ones that popped in my head was a bad one. Was I think it's where we stayed to go to Yellowstone, and we're just like
Oh,
it was just dusty right up against
and
each
it
other.
was so yeah.
It was hard to get maneuvered in
It was
there.
like an old parking lot, is what it
Yeah,
was. Like an old parking lot to a building,
that's the stuff I
and
try to avoid if
and
possible.
like it was.
And we backed to a fence, like
Yeah, you
we
backed
backed
up
up to
into a fence.
yeah.
Yeah, and I remember I watched a huge momentum during that time, and like he was jackknife trying to get in,
He had to
and
cut branches
he was
off.
cutting branches so they wouldn't scratch his fifth wheel.
Yeah,
Yeah, I remember that.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
and
this isn't like that.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, no, yeah. This, I mean, and they take care of it. Like they water it. First time we've seen grass in a little bit, so it's nice.
yeah.
But
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, like actual like
grass,
grass. Yeah,
not
it's
not brown grass.
it's dry here. That's
Yeah,
for sure.
and that's something I noticed about Colorado. It's like they don't mow often.
They don't have to. Yeah,
Yeah, because it's a lot of yards don't have grass in it. It's either dirt or rock. That's
yeah.
what it is. And I didn't realize that. Like I don't know what I thought Colorado would be, but I didn't think it was gonna just be like a lot of rocks and dirt.
It's very arid. Even like that first stop when we first got in the mountains, it's like that. It's not.
Yeah, yeah.
There's no really grassy mountains area. It's not like the Smoky Mountains
No, it's
at
not.
all. So
No.
not the climate. And we always talk about here the humidity levels at 10%, and we look at home it's 90 or not 90,
Like
62
I know.
because we can be outside 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock at night here. It's still like 87 degrees, but it's actually cool because there's a breeze and humidity's low. So that's one thing I'm not missing being back at home. So
Yeah, because it's kind of oppressive. I bet our pool's like on fire because it was warm when we left.
yeah,
So I
yeah.
imagine it's warm.
Supposed to be mid 90s all this week. So I think next week's supposed to taper off a little bit. So and that's what our hope is when we get to Moab. It's supposed to be below 100. So
But
that's
it's not like we're gonna be like we want to go see Canyonland while we're there at Moab.
yeah.
So maybe stop out Arches again. We'll just have to see. I don't know. I don't know if we can get to Capitol Reef from Moab. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's about halfway, so I'm not sure how Capitol Reef's going to fit in.
Bryce is.
Bryson's Island's supposed to be a higher elevation, so if we can find a place there, we hope to be able to stay there a few days before we start heading back.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
but yeah, I mean, trip's going pretty well. I haven't, no, we're not having truck issues. We're not having tire issues. We're not really having campers issues. It's just the wear and tear of the Colorado roads. We've had fixtures fall out of the camper. Trucks running a little rough while pulling. Well, just in general, I'm not sure. It's not throwing any code or anything. It's just accelerating could be smoother. So I'm not sure what's going on there. But
Yeah. Like when it changed gears, it's kind of hard.
yeah, I don't notice. Like if I just accelerate, if I push the pedal down and accelerate, it's smooth. It's like anytime I release the accelerator and then push back, it kind of hesitates and bumps. Like
Yeah.
it's strange. I don't really know what's going on. And it's been twice. It's had to clean the diesel
Exhaust.
filter, diesel exhaust filter. Yeah, that's what it was. So you have to drive it over 50 miles an hour for 30 minutes,
Yeah.
something like that. So, I mean, that's the first time it's ever done that. So, it's at 86,000 miles. So, I mean, we've had a pulley for the belt. We've replaced, done tires, done oil changes, done fuel filters, but that's all we've had to do on the truck. So yeah. But hopefully it survives this trip.
Yeah, that's what we're hoping for.
We're kind of looking at what's next, RV wise.
Yeah.
But,
Something that, for the next couple of years until, because I mean, Andrew's 16,
yeah, he'll be 17 November.
so
So we're kind of seeing, and right now, the way we have it set up is the three little ones have a bunk in the back room. And then for Andrew, he used to sleep on the pull-out sofa. He's too long for it, being 6'2", 6'3". So we have to collapse the dinette not we. He does that.
Yeah.
He has to pull out his bedding, collapse the dinette, fix his bed, and then do that again in the morning. So I know it's tiring and
I know it is.
frustrating and stuff. So
Like, and at one point last year, until he realized he couldn't, he was trying to switch to get on a bunk bed with one of the kids.
yeah,
But
they're 6 feet long. So.
yeah, and there's no way he thinks he would want to, but he's just way too tall for that.
Yeah.
So yeah. But he says that the table is more comfortable than the pull-out sofa. So
Yeah, it's just the hassle.
yeah, it's just a hassle.
Because with a pull-out sofa, you can just pull it
Pull it
out,
out.
throw stuff on it, and our table is not the greatest. Like they screwed it into the press board, which is part of the slide, and the legs and the table sits on it, and it rocks. It's not in great shape, and I mean some things about Coachman, but their finishes aren't the highest end. They're kind of cheaply put together, and we had issues with the countertops.
Yeah, they're like bubbling and
Like peeling
flaking.
off, and the corners of the cabinets are doing that, and yeah. So we don't know how much more of this camper. Like I say, we probably put at this point, since we're out here, we're probably getting close to like 10,000 miles on it. Because I think I calculate like 7 something before our trip. So I think we're 2,000 miles on at least on this trip.
And we've had it for 2 years. So like I mean that's pretty like our Coleman we only had like
I think we're 2.5, right? Because want to be
July.
Oh, so it would just be 2 years this July.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. I think so.
But
it was the same age as the Coleman, so it sit on a lot for no telling how long.
yeah, because we bought they're both 2022s. We bought the Coleman December of 2021, and then we bought this one 2023 in July.
Yeah, and it wasn't used; it was bought new. So
Yeah.
So like I mean, it could have sat there for the longest.
So where does it kind of talks about trying to
what's next and
yeah, either if it's a motorized RV
yeah
going that route, because at this point, I mean, I think as long as the truck is maintained, it could probably go way over 100,000. But I think right now, if we're going to sell it, we could, do pretty good on it, again under 100,000 and being a diesel.
yeah.
So.
But yeah, like in the thing, like what we've run into is like we want to stop somewhere, but we can't. Because like when we was going through the Badlands, it's like, oh, we could just stop and visit it, but we couldn't because we had dogs and we had nowhere to put the dogs because most national parks don't allow dogs on trails and stuff like that. So like if you get like an actual class C or A or they have a generator, you can actually have it going and cooling while the dogs are in there.
Yeah.
So.
We have a generator, like the one that you actually can plug in and run, but it's not something you wouldn't like park on the side of the road and have it outside the camper and running and go do something. So.
Yeah. So. But yeah, there's probably a little bit more room, more storage.
Yeah. Like we don't have our bikes this trip, and just because we usually store our bikes in our master bedroom, like on the bed, and it's just a hassle every stop to like pull them out, and we scrape the wall or the ceiling.
Yeah.
Trying to get them out.
And it's one of those things. It's like if we're gonna stay there for several days, it's not as bad. It's when we're just staying somewhere for the night and moving on, it's like, oh, we gotta get the bikes out, just so we can sleep. So.
Yeah. And when we head home, that would really come into effect. Just because we're gonna probably have longer drives, and that's the last thing I would want to do is when we finally get parked, be like, okay, I have to lift all these bikes off. I have to like untangle them off the bed, pick them up, hand them to Andrew out the door, and not scrape everything and cut myself, and it's just not worth it.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I guess for weekenders, it makes sense. Load everything up, and and take everything for your weekend trip. But when you take longer trips, it's just not worth it. It's just
and last time I don't know if there was that many times that they actually rode their bikes until we got like to Florida.
The Ford, yeah.
So.
Yeah, Fort Wilderness, they come in handy, but.
Yeah. Sun Outdoors, the boys probably would have used them.
Yeah, the little ones probably would have too. But.
Yeah. But I mean, like this place, no. Uh, Rifle, I would have never wanted to use bikes there. There was just way too many hills.
Boys probably would have, but
Oh yeah, yeah, but no.
yeah.
I'd be like, I just rather walk. Let's just walk.
We did bring the little one scooters, but did not bring their helmets.
So
This is a trip of thinking things halfway through because I was telling Stephanie I brought my cordless drill, but not my charger. I brought something to kind of seal up any cracks in the camper, but didn't bring my caulking gun. So I halfway thought through the process of a lot of stuff and didn't follow through. So they're all in the garage, staying at home with our Airbnb people.
yeah, oh yeah, but and so far, most I think most guests have been okay.
Yeah.
With Airbnb this
Yeah.
time around.
We have a lot. We have some great help taking care of the yard and the house. So I really feel at ease with that. That they would, if something happened, they would help us if something happened to the house. We've had the first. Was it the first guest?
I think it was
It's the first guest of this trip. Flushed something they shouldn't have, and didn't flood the basement, but puddled up the laundry room and got a little bit on the carpet. Um, the family that helps us came and checked everything, make sure everything's good. Called the plumber. $500 later, it's fixed. And then those guests left. I have yet to get a review from them. I'm still just waiting. Because with Airbnb, you can submit a claim if the guest actually caused damage to your house. But I've gone through that. We've done that once, and we've had other issues, and it's a big headache. So right now, I'm just eating the $500. But all other guests have been good. We have some older ladies now. They're a little bit of a headache.
Yeah.
They're very needy.
And it's before they even got there, like a week before they got there, they were like questioning what we provided them. Be like, I assume you provide beach towels. I assume that there's pillows on the bed and sheets and blankets.
I think as you should.
As you.
Let me say, it's very odd.
It's
yeah,
like she's like speaking through us through text message, but like we don't know what we're doing.
She's telling us what to do.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're like one of our longest stay. They're staying till 31st. So I'm sure, and they've turned the ice machine off, and so they messed me back and forth about that.
They complained because they at 10:30 at night had to go get ice.
She likes to use all caps like, do you provide all bedding? Very strange. I don't know.
It's like what?
And then she likes to capitalize DO.
And
so maybe you do provide these.
And there's the words that are underlined, like stressing. It's like you have to clean your pool once a day. Like, what are you even talking about?
Yeah.
So
that's the joys of Airbnb.
Yeah.
And so yeah, that's what we're doing to help. It doesn't pay for our gas and our RV stand, but it kind of helps supplement with everything. Airbnb, like the VRBO, there's headaches. Like just today, I was trying to add. I made a video walkthrough on YouTube of our house, and I tried every way to put it, on the listing just so people would see how the house is actually laid out and how it actually looks. So that's our dog getting up. So I knew I couldn't do a link because they're like, oh no, links aren't allowed. So what I did in the description was, I put, if you copy this into YouTube, you can see it. And they're like, this violates Airbnb rules. You have 7 days to remove it.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Because you're having guests leave our site, stuff like that. So.
Well.
So yeah, but it's a good way for us to interact with guests, and Airbnb gets pretty good cut, and we get, it's, I say 3/4 of the guests what they pay to stay, and then they get probably 25% or whatever. But yeah, so that's what we're doing right now. It helps. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least it's. I think it's better than what it was when we rented out for like 6 months or whatever.
Yeah.
Um.
The only positive with the the guests that we just rented out for 6 months, we left and then had major. They like flooded the basement, had major issues. But it seemed like, and we had to go through that, and it was a pain, and he had to. He always held that over our head too. Like, oh, I took care of the mermaid poster of Judy, like I wrapped in bubble wrap. Like he didn't hold our stuff as ransom, but he like I always acted like that we owed him something.
Yeah, like I did this for you. It's like, well, you're the one who flooded the basement.
Yeah, but I mean, so that was that one instant. But we would go a little bit of time without having headaches. But I guess we were always worried about the house
Yeah.
with him. So.
And he always seemed to call on travel days with something that was wrong.
Yeah.
So our refrigerator broke, and it was our fault.
Their kid turned off the refrigerator.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, our house isn't perfect. It's built in the '80s. We're still working on it. There's still a ton to do. We're getting the liner replaced in August for the pool.
Yeah. Our refrigerator, it's
gone through it.
Yeah. I mean, we have 4 kids. I mean, it's missing a handle.
Yeah, it's probably like 12 years old at this point. So
yeah.
So it's,
same with our washer and dryer. Like it washes our clothes.
It works. So we haven't replaced it. We can't just like, oh, let's just go.
Just get brand new ones.
Yeah.
Because they work. And like our washer, like the pump went out and fixed it with like a part from Amazon.
Yeah.
So it's like.
Is it what drain the water or something like that?
Yeah, it wasn't draining.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
everything has age to it.
You fixed the dishwasher stuff, so
and
we've had the oven replaced.
Yeah.
The range has been replaced. So.
Well, that one like it would not cook.
Yeah, no, but
so,
we got it replaced.
Yeah, we got it replaced. But I mean, it's like we have 4 kids, and 2 of them are still pretty young. So I mean, we're not going to try brand new stuff just because I mean they're going to break it, or scratch it.
Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, we used to allow dogs at the house, and that's probably why we're not booking as many because people like to travel for dogs. But if you do Airbnb, you're just going to deal with them they're going to trap dogs in certain rooms. They're not going to obey the rule. But yeah, it's just part of it.
Yeah.
Stuff we've learned over there because we have dogs. Of course, we don't allow dogs. And then we had a guest that has a really bad dog allergy to dog hair, and
it's like
so, yeah. But yeah, we kind of went down a rabbit hole with this one, but
we did.
Airbnb. There's positive. I mean, there's some positive. I mean, I enjoy some parts of it, and there's like, we talked about trading the camper and going with something else. Like where we live, it's kind of a vacation place. Another thing in my head was like, if I could like hold on to a trailer and like expand, because we talked about, me and you just talked about at the fort, them doing the people that like rent out campers and set it up for them. Like that'd be a pretty good like business because, I mean, it's hard to make money these days. So, you have to kind of come up with ideas. And,
like rent out.
Yeah, set everything up for them. They just have to show up and.
Yeah. Because I mean, like that's like they're always booked at the fort, of course.
Yeah, the same thing with Pigeon Forge. Like up there, the fort. People think, oh, Disney's super expensive. Try camping at Pigeon Forge and Sevierville, and
that's
like you're gonna spend. And out here in Colorado, like we pick and choose manageable. I haven't paid anything. I haven't paid over $100 for any, and I'd like to just stay around 60 and lower. Sun Outdoors paid more. It's like, well, when I got a discount, it was like 70 something. It was more like 80 most nights. This one's 60 that we're staying at. It's like 41, I think, at the state park that we left. It was pretty decent. But,
and it's full hookup too.
So
nice.
Colorado's nice, but it's more expensive than South Dakota, Minnesota.
Of course, I looked back in Montana.
Sure, prices have increased too.
Yeah, like I looked back at the prices of the RV park that we stayed at in Montana, and like it seems high for being in the middle of nowhere.
The one we stayed at.
Yeah. For it was Custer's Last Stand. Last Stand. Yeah, like it was expensive. Like.
Part of it, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But yeah, that's just a ranting episode.
Random.
Yeah. Try to keep us on the air because, time slips away. We get busy.
Yeah.
Trying to devote time. As around the boys are gone.
doing. I don't know.
Yeah, they're in. I dropped them off. They're at Target and Walmart, hopefully, and the kids are watching TV. So
Yeah.
give us a little bit of time to do these podcasts. Um, so let's get set up for a couple, and then hopefully continue on, and
Yeah.
hopefully we make it to Utah.
Yeah. I hope so.
Yeah,
We'll see.
we'll see.
Because our plan has been changing
Yeah,
constantly,
and
and
yeah, go ahead.
and it just like, I mean, because at first was just gonna, well, first was gonna go to Colorado, then head up to Glacier, hopefully see that area, then come back down. That's not happening.
Yeah, originally it was going to be like Colorado Glacier, and then stay up north and hit like Michigan. Like that was like ambitious, but with the way the truck is and the camper, I'm just more. I don't know. I'm just worried about overdoing it and going too far. I think Utah's likely, but
Yeah.
it's I'm gonna keep checking, jacking the tires up, make sure the bearings because I redid the bearings and seals. I think we talked about that, and then hopefully the truck doesn't give us any issues. So
So yeah, and
So- stay tuned
yeah, find out what we're gonna do next because I'm not sure.
or see what happens on our route and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, okay.
But
Then
well,
stop
thank you
here.
for listening to 4 Kids, 2 Dogs, and 1 RV.
Bye.
Bye bye.